starting to do the same dance. Throw a 1 in the chat if you hate Robin's dance moves. Throw a 2 in the chat if you don't like Robin's dance moves. What is up, crypto fam? Welcome back to Sin City Crypto. We are coming at you live from Global Studios in Sin City, Nevada. I am your favorite co-host, David. We got an amazing show for you guys today. A lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of shit talking that we're going to do as a group to Robin. I'm excited for that. Speaking of Robin, you guys want to see Robin? You want to see Robin? Let's show Robin. Robin, what's up?
Hola, it's your boy, Big Rob, back in the house. Welcome to Sin City Crypto. If it's your first time checking us out, we're an entertainment-focused cryptocurrency channel. We take the old, the boring, and the stale information, package it up in a fun and sexy way, just like yeah, boy. Also, quick shout-out to Global Media. They help us broadcast to other channels than just YouTube. And then here, we don't just do the live streams. We also do deep dives. This is the live stream, though. Check out the deep dives.
Which deep dive should they check out?
Should check out the Decentraland deep dive.
That shit was fire.
Trying to get this thing rolling, man. It's underperforming. YouTube doesn't like us. They're not promoting our video. So if you could promote it for us, watch it again. Put it on your social media. We are trying to make that video go viral because it's my favorite video. Is it your favorite video, David?
100%.
Also, if you haven't liked the video yet, what
the hell's wrong with you?
What the hell's wrong with you? If you ain't subscribed yet, what the hell is wrong with you? And hit the notification bell. Did you know we only have 56 subscribers out of our almost 500 that have the notification bell? So that's about 10%. So
That's some bullshit.
I'm just saying, there's got to be a couple people in the chat. What's up, Saul?
I bet you DFib doesn't have his notification.
DFib, where is DFib at? We're looking for DFib. When you see DFib, you let me know.
Quick shout out. What's up, Chef? Sean, Olga, HP, Saul, Russell. Man, what the hell Stereo 2 at?
And we got Donnie in the chat. In case you didn't know, Donnie is our producer. So welcome to the chat, Donnie.
Welcome to the chat, my friend. Where's Simon? Where's Stereo 2? The hell, guy?
Algosaurus, you know?
Algosaurus. Come on, man. Aaron, shame on you.
Hey, so we didn't open up the club yesterday.
Yeah,
You know?
almost.
We was trying to get this Vegas party going. And if you're active in the chat, YouTube will recognize that we have a growing community, and they will suggest our video. So please type away. We appreciate the conversation. Not to mention it when the show starts to go stale and we ain't got crap to talk about, we can always entertain ourselves with your stupid conversations. And
What the fuck?
nah.
Their stupid your stupid conversations over here. So I was at the grocery store and I picked up some broccolini and then I went to the aisle and I grabbed some garlic pepper. Like their stupid conversations, your stupid conversations.
Okay,
I got your back,
I'm a big fan of broccolini. It's like
Here
all
we
the
go.
good things
Okay,
about
we're not
broccoli,
talking about broccoli.
all the benefits
We're
you get
not
about
talking
broccoli,
broccolini.
but it's shaped in a way that is packaged very similar to asparagus.
Okay.
You know, it's
right,
like
Donnie,
you can hold it. You can
mute-
hold it
mute
like
his
a,
ass.
you can hold it like
Mute
a
his
carrot.
ass. Please mute
You
him.
can.
Please. Okay. Got a big announcement for you guys today. Angie, what's up? We got a new person in the chat. Robin. give him a hello.
Hola, Angie. Welcome to the party.
We got a female in here. Yes. We need more females.
We got 2 females in here now.
I said we got another female. Angie, bring your female friends here. We need more females in our space. Help us out. All right. Big announcement for you guys today. We're going to have a special guest on our show tomorrow. Huge NFT guru. He is an NFT whale. His portfolio is worth close to $5 million. He's going to be joining us live tomorrow. Today's show is going to be amazing. Tomorrow's show is going to be absolutely packed. We have Blockchain Parlay. We're going to have our guests in the studio. And of course, you're going to have me to top it all off. And then we can make fun of Robin together. It's going to be an amazing 2 days. So let's get started with something I pulled up here. Donnie, would you mind pulling up my laptop? Thank you, my friend. Okay. This is from CryptoRank.io.
Oh, what are we setting the club at, by the way?
17.
17?
We can't go backwards, bro.
You can't go backwards?
17 is
All right, so if you didn't know, Angie, we'll inform you. Here we like to have a Vegas party, and we basically open up the Vegas club.
Something's wrong with Chef, man.
We open up the
What's
club
up, Bangle?
when we reach 17 viewers. So as soon as we hit that number, we gonna get the party started.
What's Bangle? Maybe he's thinking about the Super Bowl already.
The
You see that?
Bengals.
Yeah. Chef said, hello, Bengal.
Well, he
And he
He
said,
also-
Angie.
okay.
Chef, we love you, man. I feel like Chef would be really fun to party with.
You know what? I had we exchanged some. We got he DM'd me his phone number, so we were texting back and forth.
Oh, God.
Anyways, he's doing some promotion for us on Reddit and
Thank you,
stuff
Chef.
like that.
We
So
appreciate you, man.
even though David talks crap about you,
I don't talk crap
You my
about
homie.
you. I love you.
I'm gonna put you in a
Chef,
box. I got
everyone,
a
man.
box. Okay, I got a box, and it's gonna be my favorite people: D-Fib and Chef. What's up, my producer? You know,
Wow, way to shit on the rest of our community.
I like
All right,
everybody.
guys. I love you.
I like
love
everybody.
all of you.
There's multiple boxes. It's just my number one box.
HP said this is his 1 week anniversary on the show. Proud moment. We are also very proud. We love you, bro. We're gonna celebrate your 1 year anniversary. on the
We need
show.
like
Something
some
special.
congratulations sound effects.
We'll work on that for you guys. We'll have it. We'll have that live for you Monday. Okay, let's get into what I wanted to talk about. Let's go ahead, put up the laptop.
Nobody
again.
cares, David.
All right, so this is from CryptoRank.io. These are the top chains by total value lock growth in the month of January. And look who's number one. Cardano, 7,600% gain in the month of January for a total value locked well over 81 million. Number two, you have Neo, and then you have Stacks coming in at number three with a 641% rise. IoTex, Telos, Phantom. We did a deep dive on Phantom, guys. Go ahead and check that out when you have after the show when you have some time. And then Osmosis, Gnosis, and Chronos. Osmosis and Gnosis. So this is another example of everything that's happening behind the scenes for Cardano. We talk about how you have to be patient. It's a slow mover, but it will pay off. We're going to keep showing you guys facts and numbers, right? I always say follow the money, and look where the money's going. The money is going into Cardano. It's going into Stacks. It's going into Neo, but mostly, obviously, Cardano. Robin, what are your thoughts?
Oh, that's juicy, man.
How juicy?
Super juicy. So obviously, the more the utility that a project has, the more dApps that are built on it, the more DEXs. Most of the total value lock is in correlation to decentralized finance. So basically, for your DEXs, also your like your staking applications as well. They also have a lending protocol with ADA Lend. So a lot of money is entering into the ecosystem to basically provide liquidity for these transactions, and that's where you get your total value locked. So I'm hopeful to see this number keep growing because the total value lock shot up lately because these applications just went live. So as we saw with the applications going live on Phantom at the last quarter of the year, that just passed, they shot up as well, and you still see them making movements. Phantom still on the top 5 list, and so I'm curious to see will Cardano keep up with the total value locked? Will money keep pouring in to their dApps? And I believe so. I am extremely bullish. I think now is amazing time to get into Cardano. If you've been eyeing the project, if you are looking for a good entry point at $1 is extremely good support. I mean, it could drop down to 90 cents or something, but either way, great time to accumulate. Amazing project. And the project is just now catching steam and rolling. We had the FOMO and then the people getting irritated because things weren't launching fast enough. And so all the impatient people left. So now, great time to enter. So super bullish about it. I'm picking up a lot of that this bear cycle. Hey, in case you didn't know, we are in a bear market. We ain't gonna be like these other YouTube channels over here talking about like, hey, is the bull market over? Or the bull market's about to come back. We're about to bounce here. Like, look,
We're in a bear market.
yeah, let's not kid ourselves.
But that's okay.
It was last year. We're rolling in February, or we're gonna roll into March. Springtime is around the corner, and we've been in a downward trend, aka bear market. A bear market is just basically a downward trend over a macro time frame. And I think we all agree 3 months is that's a quarter of a year. So and there's really no signs of reversal at this moment. It's not. I think we're all kind of in agreement. We're not going to see the $100,000 Bitcoin in the next 6 months.
No.
We're probably not even going to see a $50,000 Bitcoin in the next 2 months.
And honestly,
So-
a bear market should excite you guys. right? If you're in
Hell
crypto for
yeah.
the right reasons and you're not overextended on
Hell
your
yeah.
money, you should be excited, right? This is the time to accumulate.
Did you want to buy Bitcoin when it was $60,000?
Hell no.
Did you want to buy Bitcoin when it was $55,000?
Hell no.
50,000,
No.
45,000. Exactly. And
I mean, I would, but-
preference Bitcoin because it is the mover of the market. It's the indicator of the space in general. So with that said, now is the best time. The money is made. If you are watching crypto YouTube shows right now in the middle of a bear market where the prices are down, you are doing the right thing. Because you don't want to be watching YouTube channels for the first time and being like, oh, what should I invest in when everything's at its peak? So obviously, money's made now, millionaires are made now, and let's go. That's all I got. What you got, Dave? I'm amped up, bro.
Okay.
And I still need some coffee.
Damn, we just lost 5 viewers, bro. That was crazy.
There you go, too. What's up with that coffee, bro?
All right.
All I got is these Red Bulls, bro. And it
So-
makes me pee a lot.
So we are a cryptocurrency show, but we can't help the fact that the traditional stock market is somewhat correlated to crypto. So it would be a shame if we didn't at least cover a little bit of the stock market, traditional market, and then tie that into how it affects crypto. So that's what we're going to do. Pull up my computer. So real quick, just want to go over 3-4 articles. We're not going to go into them in detail. We're going to talk about what's in them, and then we're going to discuss afterwards. So this is the overall market. S&P is down over 1.5%. The Dow is down 250 points. Nasdaq, huge drop off today.
So Nasdaq, in case you're not familiar, is the biggest indicator to what's going on in the tech side of Wall Street. It is an index fund mixed with all kinds of different companies. However, they lean more or less towards big tech. So you have your Facebook and all of this. So 2.6% down for the day. We've already had a big pullback this month as well. So, and we're kind of touch into what stocks are affecting that price in general. So,
and this is just a bigger chart of the Nasdaq. So again, down over 380 points. It was actually down all the way to 13,350.
and just to second what David was saying, we are a cryptocurrency channel, but there is such a large correlation when it comes to Wall Street. You got to think a lot of the investors and a lot of the big investors, a lot of the whales, they have diversified portfolios that include other asset classes and other stocks, commodities that are not just cryptocurrency. So basically, if 30 or 50% of the crypto investors are taking big ass L's in the portfolio, they don't have as much money to move into crypto. Crypto probably being their most risque asset class they have in the portfolio.
Risque? It's risky.
Risque, baby. So, anyways, that's why we haven't seen so much volume. That's why we're down on volume when it comes to the crypto. Are we down at 60 billion? Trading volume 24 hour is that
Crypto?
That's where we were yesterday. I haven't looked at it yet today, but extremely low volume, which is indicative of slow moving cryptos. So we've seen Bitcoin kind of stay in this little window. Now, what other stocks were there? I think
so. Go ahead and pull up. Well, I guess you don't have to. Whatever. PayPal stock is plunging, and my Google Chrome is acting up right now. But I had a couple things highlighted here. Where right here. So PayPal, the shares plunged about 25% to $133 in the afternoon, trading as
one day.
Reported mixed end to fourth quarter and soft outlook for 2022, even though their volume rose 23% in the fourth quarter of last year. And then you have Facebook, Meta. They took a big L today, 23% drop on a day. It is on pace to be their largest ever. And then finally, we have Netflix, which is another tech streaming service stock. They are down $21, down 5%.
So Netflix is down over 20% for the week. I think it is week, right?
Yeah, they since the 20th, they went from 500 to 400, so 20%.
Yeah, huge loss. PayPal is down almost around 50% as well, so they are getting brutally massacred. Anyways, that's just an indicator. I think with the tech stocks, the big tech stocks taking big L's in the market, I think this is gonna roll over to crypto. So if you're looking for short-term gains, I think we're due for a pullback. I could see $31,000 to $35,000 Bitcoin between now and Monday. So I think we're gonna have a bloody weekend.
I think so too.
Fortunately.
Plus the options expire tomorrow. That's all.
Yeah. So I would actually start looking if you got money set aside. Start putting in your limit orders. Start anticipating where you want to buy. Great time to buy, man. I'm telling you.
Not financial advice.
Not financial advice, but this is where the money's made. So you guys are all in the right spot, and ladies as well. So cool. Anything else on traditional stuff?
No. That's all I got.
Do I look homeless with this jacket on?
A little bit. You always say I look homeless.
Yeah.
I know you picked that up.
What about with the sleeves rolled up? Does that look stupid?
That looks even worse.
Yeah, it does look kind of
All right.
dumb.
We're moving on to our very first segment. There you go. The hot take.
Yeah.
Let's get right into it. Hot take.
It's hot.
Caliente, baby!
Hot take for today is this. What is a better 6-month hold? The S&P 500 or Bitcoin starting today? What is a better 6-month hold? I am going to go with the S&P 500 because
Trader!
this says 6 months. So 6 months. If it said over the next 5-10 years, I would obviously say Bitcoin. But for the next 6 months, the markets in general, whether it's traditional finance, the stock market, or the crypto market, it's not going to be bullish for the next, I can even say for this entire year. With the tax rate hikes, with the economy, with inflation, with this whole Russia thing going on, there's so much uncertainty that'll trickle into the markets. So I think it is a safer hold to put money into a pool of 500 of the most valuable worth companies in the United States and some of them in the world than to put it into one single asset, which is Bitcoin. So 6 months, I think they're both going to lose, but I think your losses, if you have your money in the S&P 500, will be a lot less than your losses if you had it in Bitcoin. So that's my take on it. I would go with the S&P 500. If it's a 6-month hold, S&P 500. Robin, what are you going to say?
Okay. There are a few smart people in this world. One of them being Big Rob, and the other one being HP. Because he said Bitcoin, and I say Bitcoin. That's why. You know what? You don't understand the power of Bitcoin and how fast it can move. And yes, we aren't in a bear market. But if you were to look at the last bear market from 2018 to 2020, there were multiple instances where even though the price was in the dumps, if you look at it in the macro sense, there was movement from 3,000, from 5,000 up to 12,000, 15,000. So there was big rebounds, big bounces. It just couldn't hold support. And then when the U.S. started printing out all his money, that's when things started taking off. But anyways, tons of market adoption, tons of institutional adoption, all kinds of new partnerships. All the metaverse is going crazy. We see how big the NFTs are. You're in the NFT space, man. Why don't you open up your eyes, man? Open up your eyes and open up them JPEGs, because you are delusional, sir. And if we were talking 1 month, maybe even 2 months, maybe I'd agree with you. But
You literally just talked about how the stock market.
that's why I said 1 month to 2 months. I'm telling you, there's going to be a big bounce back. I think people are a little overly scared about this federal interest rate hike. I think people are overanalyzing it. It's going to be a 20 or 0.25% raise is what they're anticipating for the
You
month.
think that'll affect the S&P more, or is that going to affect
We went
Bitcoin
from
more?
the interest rate for the Fed went from 2.5 to 0, and now everybody's freaking out because they're going to go from 0 to 0.25. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. What they're going to see is that people are going to start spending money again. These tax returns are going to come in. They're going to stimulate the market. Biden's going to hand out some more money, and then things are going to start pumping, and Bitcoin's going to be in the driver's seat, my dude.
So you think in 6 months the returns on Bitcoin are going to eclipse the returns?
Yeah, I'm not saying that Bitcoin's going to moonshot.
Okay, so let me ask.
But here's the thing: you're talking about 6 months. Best case scenario, S&P 500, we're up maybe 3%, 5 at most, and we know.
See, I think in
6 months we gotta go from $35,000 Bitcoin, and we could be at 45,000,
or we can be at 28,000.
Get out of here, bro.
I'm just saying.
Get that bad juju out of here,
I
man.
think-
You look at too many charts, man.
I think
Look yourself in the mirror.
I think that the markets in general are going to all be down in 6 months. So I'm looking at who's going to be down more, Bitcoin or the S&P 500. And the answer is
I'm
Bitcoin.
down on my co-host. That's who I'm down on. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Whatever. HP agrees.
Why don't you
with
liquidate your Bitcoin and go buy some S&P 500 in?
Maybe I already did.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I did not liquidate.
Wouldn't
my
surprise
Bitcoin
me.
For
Not in the slightest.
not happening. I'm just saying. I think they're all going to be down in 6 months, and I think S&P. Well, I know the S&P 500.
I'm going to represent
is
the people
less
here.
volatile.
I'm going to represent the people. Okay. This guy, don't listen to him. I'm going to represent the people. I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you
What do you
Bitcoin's
guys
going
think?
100K.
Let us know what you think.
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna read to some story that Bitcoin's going 100K. I'm not gonna fill you with false promises.
You're not.
However, I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna see some money to be made in Bitcoin. We're gonna see some gains, and it's gonna shit on the S&P 500. Gonna poo poo all over, bro.
You want to give another one of your Bitcoin 50,000 in 2 days?
Let me get some coffee on me, and then I'll make my predictions. It's my my fantasy juice.
All right, we're moving on to our next segment, the talking points, the chitter chat. I'm so excited to talk about this article because I know Robin stayed completely silent on this when I tried to discuss it with him, so I already know what's coming. Shiba Inu now has its own fast food chain. In a new blog post, Shiba Inu developer Shitoshi Kusama has announced a partnership with an Italian fast food restaurant called Wellies. Not Wendy's, Wellies. The SHIB cryptocurrency will be used as a means of payment at the store. Presently, there is only one store located in Naples, but the team plans to reach global scale, rejecting the idea of partnering with huge centralized conglomerates. Developers have also floated the idea of implementing blockchain-based food tracking with the help of Shibarium, a yet to be launched layer 2 solution. Go ahead, Robin.
Oh, you want me to start this one?
Yeah.
No, you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, we got your SHIB homer over here, okay? Second of all, there's money to be made in SHIB. If you made money in SHIB, no hate, no shade your direction. Proceed with caution. But let's talk about what Shiba Inu is. It's a meme coin, okay? Has no utility. They have a DEX. And you know what?
And that's not utility.
Yeah, no, it's not. So they have
A DEX is not utility.
Yeah, congratulations. You got a DEX on the Ethereum network, which nobody uses. Okay, so all these other blockchains, Cardano, Binance, Solana, Avalanche, Algorand, the list goes on and on. They're making partnerships. They're upgrading their network. They're increasing TPS. They're closing loopholes. They're building the blockchain and they're evolving it. You know what Shiba Inu does? Their next step of evolution is to release a Shiba Inu hamburger. Get out of here, bro. That's your utility.
You
You got a DEX nobody uses, and now they got a tiny. Did you show the picture? Did you show the picture of the restaurant? Show a picture of the restaurant. You got this. It's like,
Go ahead, pull up the laptop.
it's like the size of a. It's like look at that, man. It's like a fish and chips freaking walk-in restaurant, man. It's tiny. And
You live in Vegas.
Look at that,
you
man.
know some of the
It's- they have
best places
two-
to eat are small
they
food
have
trucks and
two
small
employees,
hole-in-the-wall places like
two employees, and they sell some hamburgers, bro. Get out of here. Man.
there's 3 people there. You're just a hater, bro. No matter what they do, you shit on them for not having
Because
utility.
they don't do anything.
They
don't do
They're
nothing.
literally doing something right now. They're fucking
They
partying.
got a hamburger stand.
It's
They
not
got
about
freaking-
having a hamburger stand, man.
Yeah, hey, guess what,
It's
man?
about growing their ecosystem.
Guess what? Dogecoin's got a new taco truck down the street too. Why don't you go FOMO into that project too while you're at it, bro?
I'm not FOMOing into anything. I'm just saying, man, all you do is shit on the community.
I'm
You're
not
saying
shitting on
they're a
community.
meme coin.
I literally opened
You
it
say
up.
There's no utility to
I
it.
opened it up. I opened it up
said
with, if you made money with SHIB,
You're
congratulations.
saying DEX is not a utility. How is a DEX not utility?
Nobody uses it.
What do you mean nobody
It's
uses
a DEX
it?
on Ethereum. Why wouldn't you use Uniswap or Loopring? Okay. How many times? How many times have you used it?
Is like talking to a fucking brick wall.
David,
you just don't.
David,
How
how many
so
times?
set in your
how
ways
many
and you're
times-
thinking it doesn't matter?
How many
It
times
doesn't
have
matter.
you used the SHIB DEX?
A couple times.
Don't lie to me. Send me
I
the
might
ether.
not use it a
Send
lot.
me the ether scan.
Listen to me.
Send me the ether
Listen
scan.
to me.
You have not used the SHIB
Listen to
swap,
me.
bro. You
I,
are lying.
I operate
your
in
ass
crypto
off.
all the time. But for people who are new to the space, who don't understand how to use a Uniswap, who don't understand how to use a Sushi Swap, or whatever the case may be, they can use the SHIB DEX because it's easy to navigate. They have their SHIB tokens. They can use those as collateral, whatever the case may be.
David, I want the receipts. I want the receipts. Send me the ether scan with your wallet address. I want to see that you use the Shiba Inu DEX because I don't believe that shit. Get out of here, man. Useless utility.
What
Hey,
is it going to
Congratulations,
What will
Shib.
Shiba
You
have
now
to
have
do?
a hamburger.
No.
There you go. Congratulations. Get out of here.
What will SHIB have to do for you to be like, okay, these guys are, what would they have to do? They cracked the top 10. They have utility. They have a big community. What do they have to do? What are your guidelines, Robin? Tell us. What are your guidelines?
Expand the menu. Why don't you start offering free sodas? Perhaps a toy in a packaged kids meal. That would be the next step of evolution, right? Don't you agree?
You're a clown, bro. All right.
Maybe.
But what do you guys
Maybe like a McDonald's, or you know how McDonald's does the board game with Monopoly?
Yeah.
That'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think. All right. Robin is just a hater. No matter what they do, he'll shit on it. I think this is great. It's another way to get people to spend their SHIB tokens, and it's called marketing and branding.
They have a taco shop. Cool.
It doesn't matter what they have, man. They're getting their name out there. They're branding. All right.
They also sell churros too. Get out of here, man.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to some IRS news. In huge precedent, IRS. Hey, man, the internet's acting up today, bro. Did you not pay the bill? In huge precedent, IRS says it will not tax unsold stake crypto. This was a huge win for a couple, and all my highlights went away. Mother Fletcher. All right. In court filings expected to be made public on Thursday, the IRS declared it would refund $3,200 in income taxes to a Nashville couple who had paid the amount on their Tezos that they were staking, that they obtained through staking. According to the lawsuit, any tokens gained through proof of stake should be considered, quote, new property created by the taxpayer, and therefore not income which comes into the taxpayer. In order to be taxed, tokens gained through staking or any other newly created property must be first converted into a readily accessible form of wealth. The decision sets a large precedent amid a broader policy debate on how to define and tax crypto assets. I know this is a small sector of crypto is staking, but at least we're getting some clear-cut regulation here. If you're making money on stake and your stuff is staked, you don't have to claim it as income.
The thing is we're not getting
a baby step.
We're not getting clear-cut regulation because the IRS felt like it was needed and was trying to be kind and forthcoming and transparent. They did it because they were getting sued and they were in court and they had to do it. So unfortunately, the government can't come to these agreements on their own, and we have to force. We got to force their hand. So really, that's really big news. I don't have really anything else to say about it other than great, less taxes, more profits.
Will this pave the way? Will this pave the way for more crypto-friendly tax provisions?
I think so. I think so.
Can we start with
I
staking?
mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to pay taxes regardless. So, I mean, my thing is if I pay taxes on the money I earn and then I go and buy something, why do I gotta pay taxes on it again? I mean, that's something that's never gonna get remedied. So it's not, I'm not like I got some revolutionary idea here, but you pay taxes on your income and then you pay taxes when you buy stuff, so you're getting double tax. But that's another.
When you sell that item, you pay taxes.
Yeah, and then you sell it, you pay taxes again, and so that's for another discussion. But so other IRS news, they are not going to tax transactions under. No, excuse me. There's a new bill being proposed to where all transactions under $200 are not going to be taxed because right
crypto?
now, yeah. So for crypto, one of the governors, Susie something, she is proposing a bill. Which is right now, if I were to, buy and sell stuff under $200, just kind of like you just think about all the transactions you're getting to pay for gas fees. So say you sell $200, say you sell $199 of a token into stable coin, then you take your stable coin, you buy Ethereum, and then you send your Ethereum and you pay for gas fee. That's all taxed. That's all taxed because you got taxable gains and stuff there. So so hopefully this bill not only gets to Congress, but it gets passed as well. So
like the way they're taxing the stock market and stocks is when you realize your losses and gains, those are taxed or tax write-offs. Why isn't it the same for crypto? Right? If I'm converting my Ethereum to Bitcoin and I'm not taking any money out, then why should I pay taxes on it?
Because people aren't using stocks in the same way that they use crypto. So if you think about it, nobody's selling Tesla stock to convert into Tesla energy to power their Tesla car, as an example. Tesla stock is just Tesla stock. And that's why they need to get out of this mentality of boxing crypto into the same category as stocks, because they're not. There's utility. There's use for it. There's aspects of crypto that are very similar or mirror stocks, but there are also other aspects that do not fit in the same category, like for utility, for gas fees, for your DAOs, things of that nature, your staking. And so that was where this whole thing even started with the article we first pulled up. It's like, why are you taxing me on my staking? Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not one box fit all. Wall Street and stocks are one thing. Crypto is an entirely different ecosystem. So they need to regulate it in different ways. So that's what I say there.
So you think if you bought Ethereum for $500 on Coinbase, right? And then you convert that $500 of Ethereum to Bitcoin, but leave it on the exchange. You don't take any money out. You don't do anything with it. You should pay taxes on it?
I don't think you should.
Well, you just said you should.
When?
I literally just said it should. And said, well, they're not used the same way. You don't liquidate Tesla stock to buy Tesla power, blah, 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 blah. You're saying there's more utility in crypto. That was literally what you just said.
I was saying they shouldn't regulate it in the same way as stocks. Stocks are
they should regulate it in the same way as stocks. When you fucking realize
that's the problem with it right now.
No,
is
if I buy
$1,000 worth of stock and it goes up by 10% and I sell it for $1,100, I pay $100.
Correct.
Same thing happens with Ethereum.
No problem. When you realize gains, you pay taxes. When you realize losses, you can write it off. But if you don't realize anything, why the fuck should you pay taxes on it? That's what I'm saying.
You're only paying taxes on. Okay.
Robin, when I convert Ethereum to Bitcoin, I have to pay taxes. If I bought $500 worth of Ethereum and now it's at $600.
No.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You pay your
I just
taxes.
downloaded my tax forms.
You pay your taxes on the movement. So you could, if you bought, here's an example. If you bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today, and then you turned around and it was the exact same price, 100% the exact same price, and you sold it, you don't pay any taxes on it. You don't pay taxes for onboarding and offboarding. You pay taxes for price difference. So if I bought it today for $1,000 and it goes up 10%, and I sell it for $1,100, I pay taxes on $100.
So if I make $500 on Ethereum,
yeah.
Okay, so I buy Ethereum. Okay, hold on, let me explain. If I buy $500 worth of Ethereum, and then 6 months from now, that Ethereum is worth $1,000.
Yeah.
And then I convert that $1,000 into Bitcoin. Did I realize a gain?
Yes.
Why did I realize a gain when it's in fucking Bitcoin?
Because you sold it.
I converted it to Bitcoin.
You sold it.
But that's not a realized gain. What's a realized gain? Money that
realize
I
you didn't want the
in my
Ethereum.
account.
You realize you didn't want the Ethereum anymore, and
You are a fucking god, man.
I'm just saying that's the way it works.
Guys, please help me here. If I'm converting one crypto to another and I made a little bit of money, if I buy $500 worth of Ethereum, it's now 600. I convert the 600 to Bitcoin. Is that $100 a realized gain when I'm converting it from one cryptocurrency to another? It would be like converting it from the Tesla stock
Why
to
are
the
you
fucking Netflix stock.
Why are you yelling at me about this? This is
Because
the way.
you're not fucking making sense.
Okay,
You're saying
okay. Listen to me. You asked me how I feel about it, and I said they shouldn't regulate it the same way as stocks.
they should.
Then that's the exact model that's happening right now.
Stocks are not regulated like that, man. They're not taxed like that. The only time I get taxed on my stock is if I sell it for US dollars and the money goes into my account.
Okay. Let me ask you a
Right or
question.
wrong?
Okay, let me ask you a question. Can you trade Tesla stock for GameStop?
But that's the
But
example
it's
I
the
just
fucking
used.
Same thing.
That's the example I just
fucking example.
Okay, let's say it was possible. Would you have to pay taxes on
Yes, that's the point. If you sell your fucking Tesla stock and you buy GameStop, you pay taxes on the
Only one way
gains
to
you
say
made on a Tesla stock, and then you can buy your fucking GameStop. It's simple as that. It's the exact same analogy, word for word.
But if you're
selling
not
your
selling
Ethereum
it
and going
if
to
you're not
Bitcoin,
selling it and you're just converting it.
your question to me,
You haven't
your
taken any
question to me-
money out.
David, your question to me was, should Wall Street be regulated the same way as crypto? And I said no.
And
And for that, and that's the reason. And then you're arguing to me about the exact same reason that I said no about.
Okay. A realized gain is when an investment is sold for a higher price than it was purchased.
Yes. So if you sell Tesla to go buy GameStop, and Tesla went
You
up,
sell Tesla.
and you made
Now
money.
you have US dollar.
Yes.
You take that US dollar.
And you buy a GameStop.
But I'm not doing that. I'm converting my Tesla stock to the GameStop stock.
Here's
I'm
the
not
thing.
taking any gains
No.
out.
But you don't do the same thing. If you're on Coinbase, say you're on Binance. Say you're on Binance. You sell your Ethereum, it goes to US dollar, and then you go and you buy your Bitcoin.
That's
the exact
not
same
what
thing.
happens. No,
Yes,
it's
it
not.
is.
I can go to Coinbase and literally convert
What do you
from
think
ETH to Bitcoin.
What do you think Coinbase does? They have a magical
I don't give a
converter
shit
there?
what Coinbase
You know what
does.
they do?
I don't
They
care what
sell it.
Coinbase
Well,
does.
I'm
That's
telling you
not
what they
I'm
do.
doing.
What they're doing is they're selling your stock. They're selling the fucking Ethereum, and then they're buying the Bitcoin on the back end, and they convert it to dollars. So they might dress it up in a nice little way for your little gopher brain to realize. But what
My gopher brain.
what they're doing is they're
My
selling it
gopher
for cash and
brain.
then
All right,
buying it for something else.
You're a fucking clown. All right, you're a clown.
So if all of a sudden Robinhood, if they offered, hey, we're not going to put it into cash, we're just going to convert it to another stock, you think that's a loophole for taxes? IRS would be like, nah, we know what you're doing here. Obviously.
But I'm not realizing any gains.
Why are you arguing with me? Go argue with the IRS about this shit.
Because you're not fucking... let's move on. Put the fucking laptop up, man. Put the laptop up. Texas Governor Greg Abbott pleads with crypto miners to switch off. Governor Abbott is pleading with crypto miners to switch off equipment in the event of a power grid overload. Abbott's Bitcoin aspirations may land him a defeat from his gubernatorial opposition. So if you remember, the last time, or it was a couple shows ago, we had an article about the fellow person running for governor of Texas. Governor of Texas. I don't like you. Don't talk to me. The governor of Texas.
Hold on a second. Lucy, hola! We got a new person in the chat. How you doing?
What's up, Lucy? Welcome to Sin City Crypto. Yeah. Where we kill brain cells because Robin is a little not very smart. Okay. So back to what I was saying. The person running for governor against Governor Abbott said he wanted to propose a law to make Bitcoin legal tender in the state of Texas. So super pro crypto. And they're saying that Governor Abbott, who is the current governor of Texas, him asking them to shut off the mining is going to hurt him in the governor election. There are 7 large crypto mining companies and more than 20 smaller ones in the state of Texas. And if you remember, Governor Abbott welcomed miners into the region, hoping that the increased demand would push power companies to construct additional power plants. So His idea was, let's bring more miners here. They'll put pressure on the power grid, which will in turn put pressure on the power companies to enhance the grid, build more power grid. That didn't happen. So now he's walking back and saying, hold up, wait a minute. Back it on up. We ain't ready for you yet. So
I'm curious to see what happens.
Did he drop the ball? Did he drop the ball on this?
So I'm curious to see. So last summer, Texas had a big issue when it came to power with the AC. So I remember they had like that big blackout, rolling blackout in Texas last year. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen this summer. Obviously, he invited the miners. It was the mass exodus of Bitcoin miners in China. A lot of them relocated to the U.S., Texas in particular. The governor was like, come on in here. Now, as David mentioned, he's all like, oh, wait a second. Y'all using up all the power. It's kind of like that roommate that you rented a room out for like a couple $100. You're like, oh, yeah, that'll be cool. And then all of a sudden, they crank the AC up all day long, and you're like, bro, I'm getting $200 from you, but my electric bill doesn't triple, bro. like, do you have to keep your room at 55 degrees? Like, you got blankets on your bed. Like, why don't you shit a blanket and then crank the heat up a little bit, bro? You know what I'm saying? I feel like David would be that crappy ass roommate, man. That's why I can't even share studio space.
I ever roomed with you,
bro.
If it ever comes a time,
you guys should see the planning of the show. The planning of the show is so funny. Because first of all, let me tell you, I come up with all these great ideas.
Yeah.
And then David just poops all over them, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, I got ideas.
Wow, your ideas are so good, man.
I'm telling you, we could make 5 more channels, all cryptocurrency related. With the
how about we get this one channel going, first, all right? Before you talk about 5 other channels. All right, so
we only need 3 more people to open up the club. So
at 12.
Stay tuned. I got 14 here on mine.
I got 12. Anyways, all right, we're moving on to
Bouncing
another
around, bro.
U.S. city. Well, this is a city, not a state. U.S. city, Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. Unlike here at Sin City Crypto, where there is zero brotherly love. Philly is ready for city coins, says the city council. The Philadelphia city government is enthusiastic about exploring a partnership with city coins to help boost its treasury with cryptocurrency. If you're not familiar with city coins, they are a software application that lives on the Stacks blockchain that helps city governments create a unique cryptocurrency. 30% of mined XTC tokens are sent to the city's wallet, which is then sold for United States dollars, which goes directly into the treasury fund. Now, here's the thing. With city coins, you can submit an application, but it's totally up to them if they want to work with you to create your own coin for your city. This is like, I don't understand why there's not more cities in the U.S. that are trying to do this.
Where is Vegas coin, man? Where's Vegas coin? That's what I want to know.
Seriously, man. Vegas, honestly. And they're like,
hey, what do we got to do to get a Vegas coin? Is there something we can do? Can we okay, Mayor? Who we talk to? Mayor, right?
No idea.
All right, we're gonna reach out to Mayor Goodman. This is Mayor of Las Vegas.
She's a weirdo.
She's kind of. Hold on, she's gonna go on the show. She's probably gonna vet our channel before.
Whatever.
Anyways, I'm gonna email her. I'm a big fan. David might not be, but Mayor Goodman, if you are watching, we've already reached out to you. Obviously, you're going over our old tapes. So we need a city coin. Let's bring some money in here. Sin City used to be known as the crypto hub of the world. That was about 2016, 2017. Conferences and stuff were here, but they've now shifted to Miami, Lisbon. Also, South Africa has a big presence. And we are losing our stranglehold on the crypto market. So let's get that back in. Let's get the love back into Sin City.
So Lucy said, "What do you guys think of KuCoin trading bots?" She says she's dabbling in it right now. I personally have not dabbled in the trading bots. So I don't know. Have you, Robin?
Here's my philosophy. If something that requires no effort can be done by a computer system and make money, then why doesn't KuCoin just do it on their own? You get what I'm saying?
They probably do.
Well, if they do, then, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't trust computers with my money. So if you make money on it, cool, man. You know, awesome. Good for you. Like I'm into space. I'm into camp that,
you know what?
Even if I don't believe in the project, like if you figure it out and you make some gains off of it, just, you know, don't over leverage yourself and risk your things. But I mean, hey, if it works
Lucy,
for you.
Come back tomorrow. I will go home and I will dabble in the trading bot on KuCoin, and then I'll let you know my experience, what I think about it. Also, I mentioned this in the beginning of the show, but we're going to have a special guest on our live tomorrow, an NFT guru. His portfolio is worth close to $5 million. He's going to be live with us on a video call. If you have any questions regarding NFT investing, NFTs in general, throw them in the chat. I will write them down, and then we will ask those live tomorrow. We will have your questions asked, and then we'll have them answered. So make sure you come back for tomorrow. And also tomorrow, blockchain parlay results will be in.
Oh,
who is going to be the winner? Who will be the winner?
Lucy and Angie. Lucy, Angie. We do something here. It's a 1 week competition. It started with just me and David, and then we included the chat in the community. So on Friday for the 1 week, so Friday to Friday, we encourage you to pick 2 coins. It's called blockchain parlay. So you pick 2 coins in the top 100. You cannot pick stable coins. So 2 projects top 100. Whoever outperforms the best, whoever has the most percentage gains out of their 2 coins for the week, we give out. What are we giving out this week?
We're giving out Polygon this
Polygon.
week.
So as the community grows, the prize is going to grow too. But
yes.
So right now we're giving out $25. So it's always cool. It's good competition. Even if
I might give out a little more.
You might give out more?
I don't know yet. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll
There you go. We might even up it up. So we're excited. I think I'm going to win this week again.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know. Because Cardano's been kind of
The whole market's
Anyways,
kinda,
again, if you have questions about NFTs that you want answered, investing in them, how to properly buy anything,
come back for
throw it
the
in the
NFTs tomorrow, but also come back for the parlay tomorrow, so that way you can tell us your picks.
If they're coming back for NFTs,
That's
they're
what I'm
obviously
saying.
gonna be
That's what I'm
here
saying. But
for the parlay.
But I'm trying to give them more bait here, more carrot.
They
here.
don't need bait.
I'm just telling you, come back, make your picks, and then see if your picks outperform the rest of the crowd. So
yeah. All right, let's get back to this.
All right.
Are we done with this article, the Philly?
I think so. You know what? One last thing. Saul said he Philly steak and cheese. He's hungry. So, when I think of Philly, I think of Philly steak and cheese. So me and Saul are on the same page.
That sounds really good right now.
And you want to go get one after?
Is there one around here that's like an authentic Philly cheese?
There's one off of Decatur, but not the best one in the world, though.
Any Vegas locals? We have a couple that are in the chat. If you guys know of a authentic Philly cheesesteak place in Vegas, let us know because we hungry.
Or if you want to mail us Philly steak and cheese, I will eat it on set. Just make sure you cryovac that thing, maybe freeze it, and then we'll thaw that thing out here in the studio, and I'll eat it on air. So,
okay. Lucy said, "Where do we write our picks?" So tomorrow, after we announce the winner, we will open it up for your picks, and all you got to do is just comment.
It's usually probably around noon. You can come for the whole show, but if you're tied down, just pop up around noon.
Make sure to be here by at the very latest noon, because that's when we'll have our interview. That's when we'll have the blockchain.
And then we'll ask for the picks. All you do is just type the two coins in the chat, and then we write them all down.
Yep.
So.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, you want to here? Give them an example. Pull up the screenshot from last week, and then you'll kind of see what it looks like. It should be under parlay pick under the button.
It's not.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this was the results from last week. You see here, Sean was the winner. He had BTC and Algo. The entire market was down. So it was basically picking the smallest loser. But the premise is who has the best percentage at the end of the week from Friday to Friday. And you can see just a reminder there at the top, the name Big Rob, and then David right below it. As you can see, I was the winner because I'm a smarter investor.
0.25%.
Hey, man, it's the best quarter is right here, baby. So just saying, you know something? Your boy be looking sweet, man.
All right, let's move on. What is wrong with this guy, man? Seriously.
Bro, I'm amped up, man. I got this artificial caffeine, man. I need some real coffee. I got Coca-Colas.
Okay.
I got
okay. All right. Jesus, man. Okay.
Red Bull.
So, Wormhole Token Bridge loses $321 million in the largest hack so far in 2022. Also happens to be the second largest DeFi hack ever. So, and guess who was the winner of why this shit went down? Take a guess. It's in the top 10. It's a layer 1, starts with an S, ends with an A. If you said Solana, you're 100% correct. This fucking layer one just cannot get their shit together.
It's
The
not
hack
their-
took
it's not
place
their
on
fault.
The
It's
hack
not their fault.
Let me finish reading the article. The hack took place on Solana's side of the bridge, and there are fears that Wormhole's bridge to Terra Luna could be similarly vulnerable. So the token bridge experienced a security exploit on Wednesday, resulting in the loss of 120,000 wrapped Ethereum tokens that are worth $321 million. If you're not familiar with Wormhole, it's a weird name, right? For a bridge, Wormhole. Is a token bridge that allows users to send and receive crypto between Ethereum, Solana, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, Oasis, and Terra without the use of a centralized exchange. The Wormhole team has offered a $10 million bug bounty for the return of the funds.
Hold on. Hola! We got Sammy in the chat.
Sammy, what is up?
Welcome to the club.
All right, we got to come up with a nickname for Lucy and a nickname for Sammy. What about Sammy Sosa?
Sammy Sosa?
Sammy Sosa, legend.
No.
Legend. Lucy?
Legend? Sammy's legend.
Legend?
Yeah.
Sammy, we like to give nicknames out to our viewers here, to our crypto fam. What do you think? What would you like your nickname to be?
What
I like
about-
Sammy Sosa.
What about Lucy Goosey?
No. I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't know if Lucy.
Lucy Goosey. If you're cool with the name Lucy Goosey, that's your new nickname for the rest of the
Or
chat.
give us a better nickname to give you.
Our producer's laughing his ass off for some reason.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's what they're.
This is not Solana's fault. Okay?
This is Solana's, but let me add one more thing. Let me add one.
Solana happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Let me add one more
You
thing.
know what? Solana's got some bad
So
luck.
they
right now.
always happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You know
right?
what? When you're when
Right?
you're down,
It's
you
like
get
it's
kicked
like that
sometimes. You
person that
get
keeps
kicked.
asking you for money. Oh no, I promise I'll pay you back. I promise I'll pay you back. And the next thing you know, 6 months later, they have 70,000 excuses of why they haven't paid you back. That's you and that's Solana. Lucy lost it all. No, we don't want to bring any bad vibes, man.
No, we ain't gonna
Wanna
bring
show
no bad vibes. Although,
Anyways,
Sammy said the bull.
the bull. Okay, Sammy the bull. I think that's wasn't
Bull-
Sammy like the Raging
Bull
Bull?
Sam?
Raging? No, is
Sam
that
Bull?
from the movie Raging Bull?
Sam bull.
Oh, guess who's here?
D-Fib, what's up, my
We
bro?
can stop the show now. We can stop the show.
Okay.
If you're new to the channel, D-Fib is Robin's bromance, his favorite person. So anytime D-Fib's not here, Robin is down. When D-Fib is here, you can see his reaction here. It's like a kid in a candy store over here.
Oh man, I'm so happy right now.
Wow, okay. But don't worry,
This is
guys.
why I drank all the energy drinks.
I love all of you, not just D-Fib.
Olga's OG. Okay.
Okay. All right. So one thing about this article, if I can just finish real quick. So Wormhole is offering $10 million if they return all the funds as a white hat agreement. Return all the funds that you stole. We'll give you $10 million and let us know what allowed you to get into the back door, into the contract, and for you to be able to steal all this money. So we'll see. Do you think they'll do it? I mean, hey, 320 million or $10 million? What would you pick?
You know what? You know what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to open up the club, man. trying to open up the club. When we get up 17 viewers, D-Fib.
Stereo 2 said it's always Solana's fault. He gets it. He gets
You know
it.
what?
Robin, you don't
I'm
get it.
telling you, when you're down, things just keep snowballing, bro. You know when you lose your job at work, you lose your
I
job.
never lost a job, so I don't know.
Lose your
You probably
job.
lost a lot of jobs.
You have your dog gets sick, whatever it is. There's always 3 or 4 of the things that follow, and Solana's they're down on their luck, but Solana's gonna get back up. They like the boxer laying on the floor.
Lucy wants to know, why do traders feel the need to consume so much caffeine?
Oh man, I'm telling you. Yeah, you know why? Because I first of all, I got the blue light from my monitors, sitting there just staring at them. First of all, I'm like video editing our deep dives, and then your boy's over here making immaculate trade after immaculate trade after immaculate trade. I mean, your dude is a guru, man. There's not enough time. There's not enough time in the day for all the trades I want to execute. And it's for that reason I come in here and I got to bring the juice. I got to bring the quality.
Okay.
So obviously we're out of coffee because Stereo 2 came to the studio and drank it all. And
Dude, stop. What is wrong with you? He did not come and drink all the coffee.
so and Lucy, Sammy, and Angie, if y'all happen to be in Vegas or stop by, come by the studio. Show them the couch. Yeah, so we got a guest seating area over here, as you can see.
Crypto Sensei's back. What up, Sensei?
Sensei, what up, my dude?
Dude.
Yeah. You guys come in, come visit the studio, hang out with us. We'll make you some coffee, and we'll all hang out. We'll have a good time, make fun of each other.
Lucy, your question about Cadena, we will answer during our market analysis section, so make sure you stay around for that. Let's move on. We have 3 more articles to talk about. All right, so let's pull up the next one. $5 wrench attacks appear to be on the rise in the crypto community. Instead of wasting their efforts on breaking the underlying cryptography, hackers have turned their attention to targeting crypto owners themselves. If you're not familiar with a $5 wrench attack, is when someone finds out you have a lot of crypto and physically attacks or threatens you for your private keys. So if you have a Trezor wallet or a Ledger hardware wallet and people know you have a lot of money on it, they will come to your house with a $5 wrench and tell you, hey, you can either die or give me your private keys to your Trezor or your Ledger wallet so I can steal all your crypto funds. And here's the interesting part. And for all my friends that are from watching us from India, on Wednesday, at least 8 men, including a police officer, were arrested in the city of Pimpri Chinchwad, India, for allegedly kidnapping a crypto trader and demanding ransom.
Why are you
smiling? I know you're going to make fun of me.
Why are you smiling, bro?
Last November, and then here's another instance. Last November, 4 assailants allegedly broke into American tech entrepreneur Denzel Zarin's home in Spain and attempted to coerce him into giving up his private keys. And this is a quote from a staff member. These attacks are frequently your money or your life situations carried out by sophisticated professional and organized criminals. That said, one can significantly limit their losses by having a decoy crypto wallet with a small portion of the funds. I have this on my Trezor, but I don't keep any of my hardware wallets at home. They're all somewhere. So if you think trying to come rob me, nothing at my house.
So, are you saying that you're protected against wrench attacks?
Wrench attacks.
Are you protected?
So
against the wrench attack?
Trezor, I know because I have one personally. They will allow you. What is that? You're such an idiot, bro. Is that a wrench? Did you grab a wrench?
Wrench attack. Wrench attack.
If you didn't know, Robin is a 38-year-old. I don't want to say man.
You didn't see the wrench coming, did you?
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. That's very. Anyways, on Trezor, you can create a decoy wallet within your Trezor hardware wallet. So, and you can create a whole separate seed phrase for it. So if someone comes in and they steal your Trezor wallet, you give them the private keys to the decoy funds. You got to put a little bit of money in there. And that way they're gone. And then all you have to do is order a new Trezor wallet. You can upload your real wallet back onto the new one, and then you're good to go. So
Sammy says he's in Vegas. He come by. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah.
Come on by on.
Only if I can call you Sammy Sosa, though. Deal?
You can't call him Sammy Sosa, man.
Yeah, well, I didn't know he's a guy. Okay.
Hey, yeah, you can come by. Let them know Monday. You want to do the show Monday through
Reach
Friday.
out to us on our Instagram. DM us at SinCityCrypto_1. Send us a DM and we'll work through it. We'll get you in here, have some fun, bring some coffee for Robin. All right. Second to last article here. Google, another big company jumping into Web3 and crypto. They're looking to help build Web3. If you're not familiar with Alphabet.inc, they are the parent company that owns Google, announced that they are actively looking how it can apply Web3 and blockchain networks to the business. The CEO said that the company was definitely looking at blockchain as such an interesting and powerful technology with broad applications. If you remember, Google early.
Why don't you Google how to say early?
If you remember, Google earlier this month hired former PayPal senior vice president and chief product architect Arnold Goldberg to lead its payments division. They said they were looking into financial services such as Bitcoin, credit, and debit cards. Exciting stuff. And then one more thing here. This is from the CEO of Google. Just one example of how they plan on integrating Web3. Our cloud team is looking at how they can support our customers' needs in building, transacting, storing value, and deploying new products on blockchain-based platforms. And then one more thing here. Web3 uses, if you're not familiar with Web3 is, they use a decentralized open source products, ones that any developer can contribute to, and Google plans to pitch in. So, Google, we can all agree that they are one of the most successful, largest companies in the entire world. There are billions of people that use Google every single day. So for a company with this stature, with all their resources, they're going to be helping build out Web3, build out blockchain. I think it's absolutely amazing. This is what I love about crypto and being decentralized. It's open source, right? And I think this is one of the reasons why people are not fans of Meta and what they're trying to do in the metaverse, because they're trying to do it all on their own. The whole idea of blockchain is it's open source, so anyone can contribute to it. Anyone can build on top of it. We don't just take something that's working and hide it for ourselves. And this, in the spirit of blockchain, Google, I commend you. Good job.
Why are we building Web3? What is the purpose of it? It's to remove the powers that be that control Web 2 right now. Who controls Web 2? Google does. They are the predominant internet-based data storage and company that just basically runs everything. If you want to advertise and you want notoriety, you go to Google. They also own YouTube, so I'm going to stop talking about Google in a negative way so we don't get canceled. With that said, that's all I got. I forgot they own YouTube.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hey. Hi.
Very last article here. All right, guys. This is big. GameStop, and this was just about, an hour ago? GameStop partners with IMX, also known as Immutable X, for NFT Marketplace, announces a $100 million grant for creators. GameStop will utilize IMX's solutions for trading and minting NFTs on its upcoming marketplace, while partnership discussion with Loopring are still ongoing. On Thursday, GameStop announced a partnership with Layer 2 non-fungible tokens, Ethereum scaling solution IMX, to develop GameStop's upcoming NFT marketplace. This is a tweet from IMX and GameStop. Now, very interesting. It'll be 100% carbon neutral with no gas fees. And again, they're launching their $100 million grant program for creators and tech developers to come join their space. And someone wasn't too happy with it. They said, wow, you guys will really do anything to stay in business, including investing heavily into a fad. Well, if no fucking shit, if you don't do anything to stay in business, dumbass,
It'll be like
then you'll be out of business.
It's literally the same business model Blockbuster had. Think about it. Blockbuster has physical copies of movies. We all know nobody goes into a store and rents movies anymore. We all do it digitally. It's the same thing is happening with physical copies of video games. In 5-10 years, or maybe even now, most people are downloading their video games. There's no point in going into the store, dealing with the weird nerds in GameStop. And yeah, man, I'm telling you, every time I go to GameStop, it's like, you never know what you're going to get. You get that weird punk rock person in there, and they all smell bad.
They think you're weird.
And they
think you're weird.
I'm sure they do, because first of all, I can't stop looking at them. They're like, I can see him over there in the corner. Like, why is this guy staring at us? And I'm just like,
what's
wrong with your face? I don't know. Tell me, I'm not nailing this one on the head, bro. So you think when you go to GameStop, you don't buy video games, so you don't even know.
Yeah, I do.
I'm telling you, man, a bunch of weirdos in there, man.
Yeah,
but they need to change their business model. Obviously, people are going to start downloading their games. I mean, Xbox released a system that literally doesn't even have a CD drive in it, or DVD drive, whatever drive it is, Blu-ray or whatever. So basically, they don't have CD drives on computers either. So computers don't have CD drives anymore. The Xbox barely has one. And so anyways, we gotta go digital. And why are people hating on GameStop, man? You gotta go digital. Why not start with NFTs?
I just think it's funny that this guy said, you guys will literally do anything to stay in business. Well, unless it's illegal. No shit. Would you rather them go out of business and not do anything they can to save their business? They got they got literally a golden second chance from Reddit. Wall Street Bets community, they literally propped up that entire company with what they did a year ago or a year and a half ago. And they're making the best of it. Leave GameStop alone, man. All right, that'll do it for the talking points today. Sammy, again, just DM us on Instagram and we will discuss the details with you. All right, today we're doing our hold 'em or fold 'em skit. All right, so let's get right into it. Hold 'em, fold 'em.
Look at your face, bro.
So annoying. All right, if you're not familiar with hold 'em or fold 'em, this is a Vegas themed skit, right? So think about when you're playing poker. You look at your cards. You got aces, you're holding. You got 7 deuce, you're folding. So you have a big bag of a certain coin, a project, whatever the case may be, whatever I say, because I'm the boss on this show. Right, Robin?
No.
Okay. So then we're going to say we have our big bag of this coin. Are we going to hold it or are we going to fold it? All right? So let's start. First coin, Litecoin. Litecoin. You got a big bag of Litecoin. You holding or you folding? Robin?
I, sir, am going to. It's a tough one, man. I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold my Litecoin. You know what? They just finally released the Mimble upgrade. They are a privacy.
Is that even a real thing? Mimble?
It is. It took 4 years to release. Okay, so. And anyways, it came to fruition. It is here. And you know what? Out of all the projects that have came and have gone, there's been one lone man standing above all of it, around all the other dead projects, and that's Litecoin.
It is a dead project.
And it's upgrading.
Litecoin is a dead
everybody
project.
knows it.
I mean, cannot be serious right now.
Okay, so every payment infrastructure that takes cryptocurrency, they take Bitcoin and they take Litecoin. PayPal takes Litecoin. And Shopify takes Litecoin, and whoever else takes crypto, they take.
Yeah,
Litecoin.
they take Litecoin, but who the fuck is using it? No one. Literally no one. It's a dead project. How are they even in the top 25? It literally blows my mind.
Blue Wolf, what's up, bro?
Your biggest Blue Wolf, what's up, my dude? Your biggest thing over like in the last 5 years is Mimble privacy is finally here after 4 years, but.
He's got
still
staying
can't
power,
use it.
Man. It's like
What kind of bullshit is that, man?
It's like the girlfriend that you had.
Everyone's folding it.
You're in high school.
You're high, man.
And maybe not the sexiest one, but she's got a good career and got herself put together. Might not be not be the hottest pick.
It's a washed up.
I'm telling you,
waste
bro.
of time and money.
I'm telling you,
cryptocurrency.
Litecoin ain't going nowhere. It's growing. It's upgrading.
Exactly. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going anywhere, and it's definitely not going up. All right, Litecoin, we're folding it. It's garbage. And everyone agrees. Robin, you lose. Next coin, you got a big bag of XLM, Stellar Lumens. We hold in, we fold in. I'll go first. I am holding XLM. I think with the XRP lawsuit, they are going to be able to push themselves, I don't want to say above XRP, but at least close that gap, right? If you're not familiar with XLM, some of the co-founders from XRP did a fork of the XRP chain, created XLM. They have huge partnerships with MoneyGram. And also, about 5 days ago, they just announced they are bringing smart contracts to the XLM platform. So this is going to be huge. The platform is super cool. If you want to know more about XLM, we did do a really, really good deep dive video on it. Go check that out after the show. Give you all the information you need. You can essentially interchange tokens from any chain, anything. It doesn't even have to be a crypto. It could be
anything. You can.
It could be a token.
You can exchange your worn out shoes for new shoes too. Why not? Anything. Anything's possible with Stellar Lumens. Apparently. Get out of here, man. First of all, XRP, stand up, baby. That's where it's at. You want to talk about the originator? You know who started XRP, the founder of XLM. You know he got booted out of the system. He went out there all rogue, all pissed off. Started Stellar XLM. Project is an afterthought. It doesn't do anything revolutionary that XRP doesn't do. Just like
XRP doesn't do shit because they're in a lawsuit.
Just like your boy here is fundamentally.
Bro, you're on one today, man. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, dude.
Let's get 4 more people in the chat. I want to open up the club. Let's go. 17 people, baby.
There is no club. This
And
is the club.
so,
This is the fight club
I'm
right
telling
here.
you, man. Once
man.
the lawsuit with the SEC is settled, XRP is gonna moonshot, baby. They just made partnerships in
We're
Hong
talking
Kong.
about XLM.
Exactly. And I know we're talking about XLM.
Are you dyslexic?
And the number one competitor. Okay, there are payment infrastructures and rail transfer of money from banking system to banking system corporations. Who did it first? XRP. Who's got more market cap valuation? XRP. Who is going to slingshot and moonshot after the settlement or the dismissal of the court case? XRP. They just signed a big partnership with Hong Kong in Hong Kong with some of their major banks. Anyways, man, I'm telling you, bro.
Lucy's holding. Lucy's smart. Lucy's a smart woman. This is why we need more women, because they're
selling that.
smart.
I'm folding that faster than a lawn chair, baby.
Oh God. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Are you holding XLM or are you folding XLM? He just literally went on a rant about XRP, which wasn't even a part of the conversation of what we're doing. So you're folding XLM.
It is fundamentally the number one competitor, and the number one competitor is going to outcompete XLM. So why would I hold XLM if I believe more in XRP?
Okay. So you're folding XLM.
Yeah, it's like holding.
That's all you got to say.
That's like saying
That's all you got to say.
I'm holding
Go on a
Bitcoin
tangent
Cash
for 45
I'm holding
minutes
Bitcoin
about-
Cash, and then not talking about Bitcoin itself. Like, get out of here, bro.
All right, last one. Got to throw a funny one at you guys. Hold them or fold them. This is so dumb. The new Tesla Cybertruck, all right? This is one of the fucking ugliest things I have ever seen in my life, and why anyone would spend 6 figures. Let me show you what it looks like, all right? Let me show you what this looks like. Who in the fuck is going to buy this? What is that? This should be in the military.
Hold on. You're folding the.
I am folding the Cybertruck, man. I'll buy a Model 3. I'll buy a Model S. I'll buy a Model. I won't buy the SUV one. That one's ugly as shit too. But like, what is that? This is so ugly. And didn't they just do? They were supposed to do something at CES where someone threw a baseball at it, and it was supposed to be shatterproof. And what happened, Robin? What happened to the window when they threw the baseball bat at it?
Assuming I want to keep this ugly ass car?
What happened to the glass when they threw the baseball at it?
It broke.
It broke, and it was supposed to be shatterproof.
Yeah.
Just like this whole idea is going to be shattered to pieces because no one's going to buy it. I'm folding Cybertruck.
You know what?
And their ugly ass. What is this?
When I first saw
an
the
amphibious catamaran.
When
You have. Hold on, wait. Okay, go ahead.
When I first saw the Cybertruck, it was eye-openingly ugly. But with all things that are ugly, sometimes the more you look at it, you might look at that Van Gogh, you might look at that Picasso and be like, "What the hell is going on here? Why? Who made this?" And then as you start appreciating it for what it is, and you see the depth, and you see the craftsmanship behind the oil.
The depth and the craftsmanship.
And you realize the possibility it's got a really cheap price tag too. And I am all in, and I am holding the Tesla truck, man. And I'm not trying to say that. I'm not saying it just to disagree with you. I'm saying it because I would like to have one, and I think I'm going to purchase one. I'm going to pull that thing up outside the studio when I come to work, and your boy going to be looking sweet, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's up, Eddie?
And I heard you referencing that camper on there too. The camper is dope. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Pull up the laptop. Let's see how dope it is.
Thing. Look, first of all,
wow.
Okay, it doesn't. It's got solar panels on the top, but you got to take a look at what the inside of it looks like. I'm telling you, man. If you can research.
No, I'm not researching.
Look,
No.
click the desert pic right there. I think that's like an article that tells you about it. Yeah, click on that one, and then click on it again. Anyways, yeah, hit visit right there.
No, I'm done.
You gotta see what this
We're not
thing's about.
fucking showing a Tesla
Bathroom in
camper.
there.
No,
they got
I don't care down there. No, I'm not
telling
fucking
you, bro.
clicking on it.
It's
no.
freaking revolutionary.
Okay, you're holding it. Good job. $5 to you. All right. That'll do it for our hold 'em or fold 'em segment. We're getting into our very last segment, the market analysis. But before we get into it, if there's any coins or projects you want to take a look at, whether it's exit point, entry point, just what do you want to learn more about a project altogether, let us know. We are going to talk about Kadena. Someone did mention, I think it was Lucy or anyways, someone mentioned Kadena. We'll go over it. Without further ado, let's get right into our market analysis. Why is my laptop up? Just kidding. All right. Let's look at the markets. What the hell is going on with cryptocurrency today? Allow me to refresh the page. We are down 3% overall. Bitcoin dominance has dropped down from 42 to 41.1%. And we are currently sitting at a $1.68 trillion overall market cap. Volume is fairly low, right around 66 billion for the overall markets. We have Bitcoin dropped down 2% today to 36,600. ETH is holding over 2,600. And then we have Binance Coin down at 364. Cardano in that $5 range. I look back at Cardano's chart and I zoomed out and I realized that over the last 2-3 years, we have touched the $1 and bounced off of the $1 support several times. Several times. So $1, if we lose $1 support, I would be very, very surprised. I don't think it's going to happen.
And it's like literally going under $1 as you speak.
It's at $1.05.
Just messing with you.
You still have 5 cents. You can see the rest of the market. The overall market is down 3%. Cardano is down 1%. I just think there's too much money locked away, whether it's in staking or into liquidity, for the price to move down that far without a rebound happening. So those are my thoughts on Cardano. Then we have Solana down good. Down 10.6%, under $100. XRP under 60 cents. So, Robin, why don't you tell our people what's going to happen to XRP?
I literally told you
Well,
in
tell them
the
again.
hold 'em or fold 'em.
Tell them again.
Okay, so February 18th, they resumed the court case. There's been a lot of new interesting details that have popped up, emails that they're allowing in the court case that are in the favor of XRP, with the addition of some witnesses as well that the Ripple Labs that they're going to put forward. And then also they allowed the speech from the former SEC commissioner, the one that brought about the lawsuit in the first place. So the former commissioner that started all of this was at a private dinner speaking about Ethereum and how, because it's decentralized, it's no longer a security, which is in the exact same position that XRP is in now. So you have the person that brought the case to fruition saying that it is exactly like Ethereum, which is not a security. So anyways, I see a lot of momentum going towards XRP, settlement in the horizon, if not a whole dismissal of the entire case. So
what happens when the dismissal happens? Why will
tons of additional liquidity will go into the markets. So basically all of the exchanges will start listing XRP again. It's not that they have to start listing like it's a first time partnership. There is already the platform already set up, and they used to be listed on Coinbase and Binance and Binance.us, Voyager. All of these platforms used to have XRP on there, so they're just going to relist. But in doing so, you need to have on hand XRP to trade, to provide liquidity, as well as all of the DEXs that also offer XRP. So anyways, you're going to have a shit ton of people buying XRP for the simple fact of liquidity. And in turn, we know when you buy up a bunch of the tokens, raises the price. Not to mention the FOMO from the news of the court case settling, 5 to 10x easy.
But I don't think it'll 5 to 10x right off the bat. You know why? Because when it 2x's, people are going to start taking profit. These are people that have held their tokens for years.
Well, people were buying XRP at 80 cents to $1. They had their time to dump the coins. And so it hasn't been over $1 very much this bull cycle. And so because it hasn't been over $1 very much this bull cycle, there's not like a ton of people that, there's not a ton of people that took profits. Anyways, I'm telling you,
it has stayed above $1 for a majority of the last year.
That's what I'm saying, but it didn't go very high. It didn't go much higher than that.
It got to almost $2.
Yeah, that's a gigantic peak, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, this is $1 right here. This line is $1.
Yeah,
look at everything above.
It's been trading slightly above or slightly below the $1 for most of the year.
I'm just saying, if you see a 2-3x, people are going to take profit, which will drive the price down. But yeah, eventually
people aren't. Obviously, whenever there's gains, people take profit. But I'm telling you, with the amount of FOMO and liquidity that's going to be pumped into XRP, Bro, $5 XRP, easy. Easy.
All right. Let's get into the project. So first thing let's look at Cadena. Wow. Down almost 11% on the day. So Robin, why don't you enlighten our people about what Cadena does?
So Cadena Layer 1 smart contract platform that leverages proof of work without the massive mining rigs of sort. So a lot greener, but also leverages proof of work. So proof of work is an arguably more safer platform as far as prone to hacks and for security. So it's easier to take over a network with proof of stake if you get a bunch of them, or you get a majority of stakeholders buying. Anyways, you can get a coordinated attack to take over a network with proof of stake. So there's a lot of vulnerabilities there. So you get the safety and security of proof of work without all the carbon emissions, and they're very fast and scalable. So I haven't really seen any huge negatives. They are kind of inflationary. They offer very high. They offer a lot of incentives to the miners. So basically, you make a lot of money, but they don't get it from transaction fees. So the transaction fees for Cadena is very low, less than like a penny. So basically, they're paying the miners to validate by printing more coin, basically, or issuing more coin. So slightly inflationary. That's my only concern. However, that's kind of a moot point. Almost all currencies are inflationary. I mean, you even look at Bitcoin that went up 7% this year, or in the 1 year. So it's part of the business, but theirs is a little higher than desired. But we do love the project here. We are big Cadena fans. I just wanted to kind of just spill out my only concern. Other than that, if you like the project, it's got good fundamentals, big partnerships, had a big run up, which is why it pulled back so much. I think it got as high as like $25, and now at $5 is a great place to enter. This could be one of those gems that you pick up in the bear market, and then it'll come roaring back when the bull market gets back on track in, say, a year or so, if it follows like the last timeline. I don't think it's going to be the full bear market that we had before, but if it is, it's a perfect candidate for, hey, last cycle it pumped, and then it was in the bear market, picked it up for cheap. You can look at Cardano as an example. They started out for like 20 cents. They shot up past $1, and then it was down to 5 cents over the bear market. So you can take that as an example of something that came out, pumped during the bull, and then it traded really cheaply for quite some time. So I could see the same kind of happening for Cadena. So,
okay. And then Stereo 2 asked about Quant. Is it a good time to buy in? So I pulled up the day chart here for you. I would say no. They're up almost 11% just today. And if you watch our show, one of my sayings is, the train's going 100 miles an hour. You don't try to hop on it while it's going 100 miles an hour. You wait for it to come to its next stop. And right now, Quant is going 100 miles an hour. We've had gains over the last 4 days, and we are above the 20-day moving average. And these are the Bollinger Bands. And the RSI indicator, we are going towards overbought territory. So if I were you, I would wait, because with every run up, there is going to be a drawback. So we'll see how much this pumps. But it got all the way up to $146 today. But selling pressure brought it back down. We're settling right around $128. But again, my thing is, if you plan on holding a coin for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, buying it at 127 or buying it at $100 isn't really that big of a deal, right? Your percentage gains returns are still going to be the same. But if you're like, hey, no, I want the most coins for the most amount of money, I would say wait. You're not going to see a move to the $150, $200. I don't see that happening, especially in the market conditions today. So if I were you, Stereo 2, and this is not financial advice, is what I would do personally if I was looking to buy Quant, is I would wait. There's going to be a drawback. My price target would be right around this $108, $110 range. So it's just what I would do. All right, Robin, you got anything else to add?
No, I think that's all I got, my dude.
Okay. All right. Well, before we sign off, remember, tomorrow, blockchain parlay. We're going to post results. We're going to announce the winner. We're going to send him some Polygon crypto. Also, make sure you're here to put your picks in for next week's blockchain parlay. Remember, 2 coins in the top 100 that are not stable coins. Do your research now, so tomorrow when you come, you can have your picks ready. Also, again, we're going to have an NFT expert in here tomorrow. Huge NFT portfolio. If you have any questions that you want him to answer for you, we're going to have him live on our show. Either comment what it is now, or
King Coin is here. You are super late.
Where's King Coin?
He's
Architect of NFT.
Yeah.
Hey, King Coin, you're an NFT guy. We got an NFT guru coming tomorrow, bro. You got any questions you want answered? Let us know. Either DM us on our Instagram at SinCityCrypto_1, or put the comment in the live video.
I'm upset we didn't open up the club today, man.
Yeah.
All right, I told you, man. We were like 2 people shy.
I bet you
right?
tomorrow we'll have club numbers tomorrow.
Club numbers.
Last week when we did blockchain parlay, we had a lot of people coming in here. So.
Yeah, we're gonna open up the club tomorrow.
Anyways, come back tomorrow. That'll do it for our show today. Let's go ahead and roll the outro. On behalf of myself and this guy over here, fucking man, you really had me going today, bro. I got to check my blood pressure when I go home. Anyways, you got anything to add before we sign off?
Nah. Gucci.
All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.